Divine Spirit and gracious Creator, we are all here to open ourselves up unconditionally to your divine assistance and continued direction. As well as receiving your healing and guidance, we are fully open and ready to receive and notice signs and blessings. We are truly grateful and thank you. Amen. Please settle your minds and focus on your crown chakra. And when you are ready, open it for Spirit to supply you with its source of energy. As it enters your crown chakra, allow it to rebalance all your chakras, starting with the crown chakra, moving on to the brow chakra, down to the throat chakra, then onto the heart chakra and work its way down to the solar plexus chakra, onto the sacral chakra, and then down to your root chakra. Allow the spirit energy source to visit all your minor chakras to maximize our potential in this circle. Let the energy settle in your body, and when you are ready, move your focus back to your heart chakra and start linking with all other members of this circle unconditionally. Set your intentions on the task we agreed, please, to maximize our ability to make the links to spirit that we need to achieve. We've come together on the earth plane with the purpose of receiving answers to our questions from our spirit guides and advisors that are happy to link with us. I would like to start by introducing members of our circle here tonight. My name is Neil, and with me today is Adrian, Pam, Donna, Claire, and another Claire, and then Sharon. I would like to welcome all members of the Spirit Circle and thank you all for believing in us. As we try to lift our energy levels sufficiently to enable you to bridge and make contact through our mediums, we are focusing and offering you the opportunity to link through us. Please link directly through your choice of medium. And if you are happy to link through another medium at the same time as another soul from Spirit does, please do so. Where possible, we would respectfully appreciate confirmation that we have achieved a successful link through either a sense of doing so, or even more grateful to hear the spoken word itself. As we try to lift our energy levels in our own circle with the help of our own guides and others in spirit, we look forward to making the connection to the Spirit Circle. When we have achieved that, could you confirm when you are ready for questions to be put to you, please? Spirit is saying, don't be afraid of emotions arising. They will come up to pass away.
Don't be afraid. You have a voice. Please use it. Please speak for spirit. Archangel Michael is watching all over you this evening. We urge you to let go of your worries from your day. Have a clear mind. All is well. We are all in one with spirit. Spirits are guiding you to focus on your heart chakras once again.
Where possible, can you try and let go and let spirit through, please?
We do feel that some are holding on too tightly.
Good evening.
Please don't be afraid of the light which is being sent into the circle. Spirit of us, that can we please take 5 deep breaths in unison? So to help, I will count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Five animal spirits have joined your circle. Do not be afraid, they have come to help lift your energy. There's a lion, a bear, a wolf, an otter, and a platypus. Take their energy. It will help you make the link.
Good evening.
Good evening to you. Welcome to our circle.
Thank you.
Is there a name you wish to go by tonight?
My name is Lily.
Welcome, Lily.
Thank you.
Have you been with us before, Lily?
No.
Have you watched the circle before?
No.
Okay. Have you blended sufficiently well with Donna?
Yes.
That's good, thank you. Do you understand how we operate, you know, in terms of the questions?
I do.
Good. Is it okay if I start?
Please do.
Thank you, Lily. Have you had a life on the earth plane before, Lily?
Yes, I had a lot.
Okay. Would you mind describing one of your favorite lives and what you achieved during that lifetime or what you experienced?
Life I remember was in 1800s, and I was a wife in a big townhouse in Southgate, London. And I was a wife to a banker, so we were very fortunate with our lives and what we had. I had three children. It was Alfred, and Scarlett, and then little Thomas. We had a very good life, and a loving family. We were looked after.
How long ago was this, Lily? I couldn't quite hear you earlier.
1800s.
Okay, thank you. And was it a hard life?
Not for us, because of my husband's job. We had help in the house. We had a cook. And we had a butler. So, and also a nanny. But I also looked after the children as well. We had a loving relationship. Happy family. Lots of love and love. We're very lucky. Now, when I think of my children, it's very emotional because of all the love we had. It was a good life, and I enjoyed it. My husband was kind and took care of us. And I was happy to be at home. I enjoyed meeting other wives and organising fetes, summer fetes like you have now, but not so extravagant in those days. Lots of bobbing apples and candy floss and strongman machines, a lot different. But that was what we knew and enjoyed.
What was your highest spot in that life, Lily? And what was your lowest, experience?
My children were the heights, experiencing another's love. Looking after them. My lowest was when I had to leave and saying goodbye.
When you say leave, do you mean passing back to spirit?
Yes,
Okay.
they were all there, but it was sad to say goodbye.
And have you all met up in spirit since, Lily?
Yes, we have. We still go to the fates as a family with all the bunting and animals and silly games and just enjoy each other's company. Like we did before.
What do you do in spirit now, Lily?
I still look after children. I help them when they come over. Guide them when they're confused. Just show them love, and help them understand where they are. So it's a little less frightening for them. Very rewarding.
What are you feeling by accessing Donna's vessel? What are you enjoying about the link that you have with her?
Well, the emotions are high. I don't know if she was going to say that's enjoyable, but it's just the feelings of love. It's just the overwhelming feelings. And that's, I feel the connection. So she knows that she's connected, without a doubt. So it helps to bring those emotions out.
Okay. We have a saying that love conquers all. What would you agree with that?
Definitely. It's the most important thing. You can overcome everything with love.
As you're on the sorry.
I was going to say, there's a feeling quite like it. Wouldn't you agree?
Yes, I would. Yeah, I would definitely. As you're on the reception committee for spirits passing over and coming home, currently, what's the main, how can I say this, negative experience that spirits are bringing back with them from their life experience on the earth plane?
Well, because it's children, they don't really have that at the front of their minds, so to speak. It's just the fear of the unknown
Okay.
passing over. I don't dwell on their lives. It's now. It's important.
Do you only just deal with young souls, or do you receive older souls coming back home?
We're just the children. Just,
Okay.
I love the children. And I want to share all the love I have.
So it's like working in a nursery then.
Something like that. So Lily's leaving. Yeah. Let's sit back a bit.
Okay.
Yeah, that's okay.
Thank you for coming through.
Thank you for having me. I hope to come again.
Hopefully the experience hasn't put you off.
And it's lovely. It's been lovely.
Okay. When someone else is ready to step forward, please don't hold back. Please do so.
Howdy doody, Earth family.
Howdy doody. What name goes with the howdy doody then, please?
My name is Vertis.
Sorry, could you repeat that?
It is Vertis. Vertis with a V.
Thank you. You read my mind then. Thank you for giving me that clue. Okay, a very warm welcome to you, Vertis.
Thank you for allowing me to pop into you all.
Are you new to the Spirit Circle or have you observed there previously?
I've sat and watched.
Okay, that's good. Good, thank you. What do you enjoy the most when you're watching this connection?
Helping blend the energies.
Okay. Well, we thank you for that because without it, we would struggle.
Yes, I'm what they call a energy master.
Okay.
As much as we are all energy, I am one of those that helps you all connect and blend.
Would that also apply when we're involved in our mediumship circles, to bring messages through?
You're being cheeky there, Neil. Yes, I do, but not to all of you.
Okay.
I am linked with one in particular.
Are you prepared to tell us who?
That would not be fair.
Yeah, okay. That's a static answer, so okay, fair enough.
But they will know who it is.
Okay.
At the moment,
that'll give
I am
us a-
sending a signal, so they will know who it is.
Okay, lovely. Thank you. That's all that matters. That's really all that matters. Have you had a life on the Earth plane, Vertis?
I've had lives with you all on the Earth plane, but not one of my own.
Does that mean physically as a guide alongside us?
Yes, I am a guide of sorts, shall we say.
Okay, thank you.
Hey, here today, gone tomorrow, back again later.
Just popping in then. Do we call you for help or do you decide or know when to make that connection?
Let's say for now, the best answer would be, I come to you in the moments of need.
Okay, thank you. Makes sense. Okay. I have a couple of questions from others, particularly, which I'd like to ask you, Vertis, if that's okay.
That would be lovely.
Okay. Now, a question that's come from Pam, but it might be relevant. You might choose to answer it for other people as well, but she wanted to know what upgrades have been given to her recently, and are there any other upgrades for anyone else that can be confirmed?
There is a big upgrade that is happening now, or about that it's beginning. You've always been upgraded really on a day-to-day basis, but it all depends on your own energy at the time and how it's received, or whether
Okay.
it is like your computers, a program Sometimes it goes in, sometimes it takes another chance. With Pam, her upgrades were around her heart chakra, and just allowing her to open it a little further to connect with the crown. She sees visually very well, so currently this is not necessarily having a bigger upgrade. Hearing is also being increased. This is pretty much the same for the rest of you, but there are some doubts within you that sometimes a program or a computer has to be restarted to fully update, as you would understand this. And some of you feel you have been switched off, you are not connected. And some of you, this is getting you, particularly in emotional states with some of you, it's like you've lost your friend, but your friend has not gone. It is having I want to say, a defrag.
Okay.
It's being
I like the
rearranged
analogy.
to allow the new software to begin.
Curtis, what's the best way for people to reboot themselves if we're talking in computer language?
This can be done many ways, but to have a mini reboot every day, people wake up and get up. Some people are happy every day, some people just get up and go. Even if you've had a bad night's sleep, when you wake up in the morning, just say to yourself, "Good morning, and I am ready for the day. Whatever it brings, I am ready." Just that little little saying to yourself every day will start your day with your restart, shall we say. It also will give you thoughts of the day before, will also be just put to the side for that moment and let you carry on. Making sure as well you definitely connect with nature. So even if you get out of bed and you want to go, don't want to do it straight away, step outside one of the doors, put your feet on the ground and say those words. But definitely, even if it is raining, just step outside just for those few moments. As you all live in a earthly body, you need to connect with the earth. The more the better, especially with how you will connect with us and also the loved ones of those around you. Little and often is best.
Thank you for that. That makes a lot of sense. I like the link with being earthly bodies and connecting with the earth. Never thought of it like that.
If you was on Mars, I would say you little Martians would connect with Mars.
You're challenging me now, Vertis. That's not right. No, I'll stick to the questions for the others for the minute. Okay, Claire, please. You'll know which Claire. Are children who are born with a special need or additional needs brought to the earth plane to teach parents and the rest of us special lessons? And in the main, what are those lessons?
I think every one of you in this group has had somebody in your family, whether they're your own children, nieces or nephews, with these needs.
Yeah.
They bring challenges, but they also bring out the love within you to motor through. These are very difficult. These are only brought to those who can cope and learn and become strong. They are all different. These children, these spirits. It is a big lesson for those that live that life as the child or adult. Some are only here for a short while on your earth. This is what makes you special. They come to you because they know you can look after them and support them. I can feel the heartache in Claire and the emotion from the rest of you. But know that you are strong enough to do this. This is why you were given the responsibilities of these children. And if they're not your own children, but you look after them, it is because you are meant to be there to help that child, soul as well, grow and become the best they can become. I will tell you this all now. Do not ever feel defeated or guilty if something was to ever happen. Things are meant to happen. You are just meant to be there to do what you need to do. But it is also meant to show you that as much as you need to be there for them, you must also find time for yourself to rest. Claire has done this many times, in many lives. She is a soul, as you would call a nurse. She's there to show, guide, and inspire those around her. As each of you have outlined your struggles, this is what brings this group close together. You all have led different lives, but you all come together, share them, learn from them, and you all inspire one another. The ego has never got in the way once. We have seen this.
I can acknowledge that because we all feel that. Okay, a question for Adrian, from Adrian, please. When he meditates and tries to meet his guides, he's told me he senses at least 3 come together. And when he asks for their names, they refuse by saying, "It's only us." Why do they not show themselves as individual or confirm who they actually are? Did you do that earlier?
This is quite a difficult one to answer. He thinks he's blocking, but he is not. He holds an energy that is unfounded. He is, how I can only say this to you, he holds a soul that is so ancient and I find this very difficult because knowing what he holds could cause a reset within him that he would not want at this point. It is a soul and energy that would not normally come back to take a life. But it was felt that it wanted to take a life. Once more.
So is he on a specific mission? I don't need to know what his mission is, but is there a special mission that he's on?
He has got a mission within him.
Okay.
But he has got a few years yet before it will be seen.
Will he realize what that mission is before he passes?
Yes. It is not that far away.
Good, thank you. I'm only asking that question for Adrian personally, so.
It is unusual for he sees himself as just your average person, or he even feels himself below. But because he is new on this journey, we have to be gentle with what we let him know.
Yeah.
Which is
That
also
makes
why
sense.
some people find it difficult to read him.
That makes sense to me, Bertis. completely. But small steps lead to big strides, don't they?
Yes. You all have come a long way. You all have evolved souls. You have all been here very many times. And you all know this. But if you look at all of you, you're all of different ages. But yet, when you speak to each other, it is almost as if you are the same.
I believe we recognize that it's, and we just accepted it without question.
So what's next then, Neil? Who's next?
Okay, right, let's change the tab. I've asked everyone else's questions, so you're back to my poses now. Why do religious organizations here consider what we do as mediums, whether it is healing or contacting spirit directly, as sinful and abhorrent? That still seems to feature in their laid down processes.
They are in denial of what is true. History shows you, in many civilizations, they may have not gone around the best way of showing it with the Aztecs and the Incas and the Egyptians, by killing one another to go to the everlasting, as they would say, or life after death. Some religions put this in disbelief because they felt that it would stop people sacrificing or self-sacrificing to do this. But it has made no difference. As the humans have evolved in your beliefs and ways, none of this happens anymore. And there is so much proof out there, everywhere, that it exists. Even in the religions that do not believe in it, they will have a heaven. They will talk of a God. They talk of all these things and then do not believe in life after death. So if there is no life after death, there would be no God. There would be no heaven. Yet they speak these words. They speak from their books. It contradicts themselves. But everybody has to have their own beliefs. It is just the way it is. Life is everlasting, just not in the ways you think it is. Your life in who you are now will come to an end, but then it will go back to who you truly are until you take a life as something else. It is only the life that you are leading that comes to an end in that physical body. Cherish it, cherish your time.
Thank you for that. It made sense completely to me. Why were angels given the title, the word, the label, angel?
This is a human name, but was inspired by spirit, shall we say. But to have wings would be great. That only happens if you live life as a bird. But metaphorically, yes, we are just balls of light, I would put it.
Are you an angel, Bertis?
We are all angels, Neil, just in different forms.
Okay.
But yes, some would call me an angel
Okay.
on a good day.
Do you have many bad days?
I try not to. You have to have a little fun sometimes, though. And you are allowed.
Yeah.
You are allowed to be, I wouldn't say in a bad mood, but you are allowed to have your lower vibrational frequency days than others.
Okay, fair enough.
Challenges, I would say. Would probably be a better way to put that. But it is the time to dig down deep, step back and have a look at what's going on.
Yeah.
If you can't fix it, leave it. Come back to it.
That's a good philosophy. That. Why do we worry about things that may never happen in the human vessel?
You see, the human vessel, its ego, as we call it ego, is the human. We're also there to live the life within that human, to share it, to grow from it. But that side of it is the human, and it can get in the way of it, or the ego, it can get in the way of itself. You will go over things in your mind of stuff that hasn't happened, you're just presuming, predicting. It is because of the busy world you live in. You do not give yourselves time to yourselves just to be quiet. This is why it is so important that you can't get outside, open the window, or get outside if you can. Just listen to what's going on.
Are there any positive? Yeah, sorry.
No, it's
You
okay.
carry on.
No, is there any positive?
Yeah, I was going to say, are there any positive, how can I say, developments by worrying about something? Does it make us look at things we might not have actually had a view on?
Worrying puts you like a safety barrier.
Yeah. Okay.
So you worry, then you think safety, if I do this, that won't happen. But the problem is if you start getting too far ahead, all you do is worry. So the positives of it are, if you do not get carried away with you, is it helps you to put protection for certain situations. But don't keep worrying about something that you definitely do not know will happen. Everything is always that might happen,
Yeah.
but then it might not happen.
I mean, it's like sometimes there are reasons where reflection is a good thing, but there's also a negative. If you reflect in the wrong way, it's not good for the soul. Would you agree?
Yes. Another way to look at it as well is in a calculation. Whatever you're worrying about, think it is a calculation. A realistic, probable chance of that happening. If you give it a low number, then stop worrying about it.
What you're saying is that it's a question of prioritizing it, really. You're saying, is it something I need to be worried about?
Yes, like some people worry about flying,
Yeah.
but look at how many times a plane has those incidents. But they will worry every time they get on a plane, or before they get on. That is just an instance of something that people worry about. Obviously, there's higher risk things as well, but
Can some people bring their life to an earlier end than was planned by worrying all the time or too much?
yes, because their thoughts will overtake their body.
Okay.
So they're not living their true life.
Yeah.
They are not getting the exercise. They are not getting the movement. They're not getting the positive thoughts for the body. The depression and anxiety will set in. A lot of your ailments are all being created by the mind.
How should we stop panic attacks and manage anxiety then? There seems to be a lot of that about currently.
Yes, there is. Breathing is a good one. The theme of the night is get outside. It is just about slowing down. Slow yourselves down. Make the time in the day. You have your 24 hours. Take 1 hour, however it is made for yourself, whether you do it in 5-minute slots, 10-minute slots, throughout the day. Just take one of those hours for yourself to just be quiet, but alert. Meditate, listen to your music, a couple of songs, one song, read a book, look at the stars, look at the clouds, watch the ants in the grass. If you could all do this, things would be a lot better.
Yeah.
It'd be nice that people showed more respect for one another, but that's for another question, isn't it, Neil?
It is. Yeah, it is. We've touched on that before. You know, some people would argue that their lives are so busy, They don't have the time to consider those sorts of issues.
There's nothing the matter with P's and Q's.
Why do good things have to come to an end?
So something new starts, something fresh, something new to get the excitement going. Otherwise you'd get, as you call it, bored.
Yeah.
And some things are just not meant to be. Sometimes we all know things have had their time. And you just muddle along, keep forcing it. Life just gets harder and harder. It's trying to recognize those things that are making you upset and frustrated, that it's time to let go. Or revitalize in a different way.
Okay, that makes sense. In a roundabout way, you answered my next question, which was, are all endings followed by a beginning? So you sort of said yes there.
That is right.
Okay. Why do some people have a belief and others do not? Doesn't matter, I'm not bothered about what their belief is, but it's variable.
I think it's just generally programmed in, because belief could be anything. Belief in yourself, belief in your children, belief in your parents. Belief you're going to have a good day, belief you're going to have a bad day. It's just what keeps you ticking, whatever it may
Okay.
be.
I mean, some people's belief is that they don't believe.
But that's a
It's bit
belief
of-
in its own right.
Yeah.
Like the nothingness.
Yeah. In the human vessel, then, why does bad news travel further than good news? People seem to want to pick up on bad news.
We need to change this, because you are perfectly right. I don't have an answer for it. I don't know why it starts.
I don't know
I
how
think
it's
it-
evolved.
I think it becomes because it makes a human feel that if something's bad's happening to somebody else, it makes their life feel a bit better because that's not happening to them. It's almost like a glimmer of hope or something, but
That's a very selfish attitude.
that's the way it looks,
Okay.
and that's why there's a lot of it. But this is why we need to change that. So rather than somebody hear bad news, they should go to the person and help them if they can. or rally the others around to help that person where the bad news is coming from.
If it's bad, Otis, our spirit working on it as well to help change attitudes.
Yes, we are trying.
Yeah.
We're trying to get people into positive ways about themselves. Once they feel more positive about themselves, just generally, then people that hear bad or negative news will either just ignore it or do something kind about it and not just
Yeah.
pass that on.
I read something recently that suggested that Bill Gates is ruling a world elite and led the release of the pandemic virus, the COVID one. Is that true? And if so, why? And is there more to come in the pipeline? Or is it just scaremongering by a minority?
It is scaremongering. It is
Yeah.
untrue. He has got a evolved soul within him. As much as he has become rich and leads his life differently, he has never done anything bad.
Yeah.
He has helped evolve with the technology and communication between you all. All I can say is those that put those stories out are more likely to be the ones doing it.
Yeah. Okay. Agree with you there. Is there anything you would like to say about the word privilege? That we need to hear?
Privilege. It is a privilege to lead your life. Is what I would say.
Okay.
Not everybody chooses it.
Are human vessels designed to fight wars?
No.
If not, why do we get involved in so many?
These are more of a mental thing with a war. Animals will fight with one another, but they're not designed to do it in thousands, hundreds. They might hunt in a pack. But they have only learnt to do this to be more efficient, to eat. Human vessels are evolved just to do what you do, but not designed for war. They are still very fragile. If you think some people can fall a foot, as you would call it in your measurements, and can have something bad happen, they can bang a head. You can drown in an inch of water. No, human vessels are not designed for war.
I can see why animals do it, but they do it for survival. You know, My problem with humans is the ones that do it are doing it for domination. They're not doing it for survival.
No. You're
And
perfectly right there.
I have a problem with that. I do have a problem with that.
I think there's quite a few of us that joined you with that one, Neil.
Okay, thank you. Are extraterrestrials afraid or apprehensive of humans, and if so, why? Particularly if they're of higher intelligence than us.
As though the Earth is very old, it is also very young. Extraterrestrials, as you call them,
Yeah.
are definitely not intimidated by humans.
Will they ever become our saviors?
Yes, I
In
can't
my
expand on
lifetime?
that though. No,
No, I didn't expect that. Okay, thank you.
doesn't mean to say they're not around, Neil.
Oh no, I know that. I think I know they do. That they are around. But I have no question of that. So, okay. Are you happy for me to carry on for a bit?
Yes, I will take a few more.
Okay. If I can, I'll just give you some odd words and leave you to use it to decide what you need to say about it. What would you like to say about empathy to us?
Everybody has it and everybody should use it. Connect it, listen to it. It is a good guide if you can connect with it.
What's the negative of it?
Lack of self-belief when those that have it know they have it, but don't trust it.
Okay. Next one, deception.
I may have used that this evening.
I'll have to go back on that then.
Just joking. Deception depends on the level you take it. If one of your children see a present that you have bought them and they shouldn't have seen it, you will be deceptive by saying it was for somebody else, or they must have been imagining it. It depends on the level that it is used at. It has its place.
Okay. What about Red Indians?
Just red ones? No, joking. Highly spiritual. From an old civilization. A lot can be learned from these. And many of you have one as a guide.
Why
These
do
are
they
the
show
ones,
themselves as Red Indians, you know, typically with a headdress or a feather?
because they feel that this is the way to show.
Okay. But is that to help the receiver interpret and listen to what they have to say?
Yes, it is.
Right.
But don't
Thank you.
discount that there are many others that will show themselves to you as well. You have those that you will consider as Polynesian, Hawaiian, Maori,
Yeah. Yeah.
Aborigine. These are earlier civilizations with a lot of deep connection within the earth and connection to source.
Okay.
These
What
are the
about the
guides
Anunnaki? Yeah. Sorry.
with strength. When you see these, they will show strength.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. What about the Anunnaki?
Let's say they gave birth to what you consider modern humans. In terms of civilization.
Okay. Thank you. What's good about imagination?
Lots, if you use it. Practice with it. Sometimes you feel very low. You couldn't even imagine the minutest of things. You lose your dreams, what you like, where you want to go. With imagination, just try to imagine the most simplest thing and build upon it.
What would you say about survival next, Curtis?
Survival.
Yeah.
Survival is just life. You all survive in every minute of every day. Just do it in different ways. Some people's is harder than others. Some people like to use the word survival, but it is just life.
Yeah.
And I will leave
Do
you
we
with
need-
the... Sorry,
Yeah.
Neil?
No, you carry on. I'll ask you in a minute.
Go for your last one, Neil.
On survival, I was just going to say, do we have to survive in spirit?
No.
Okay. Just to end on one more, then,
Okay.
please, Bertis. Tea bags. What would you say about tea bags?
At least you don't have to scoop the tea leaves out of the tea and get them stuck inside your tongue.
Yeah, that's true.
I think that's all I can say about tea bags. They have their place.
Maybe it's time for tea.
I will leave you with my love and the love of all your families. And
Thank
your
you so
guides.
much for coming through to us. I enjoyed the chat, and I'm sure others will when they watch the recording.
And I've enjoyed it as well. It has been lovely to join with you. And as I do every week, it has taken a while for my turn. Ethos thought it would be good this evening for me to come through. Thank you so very much.
Yeah, safe journey back.
Joy be with you. Don't forget to giggle.
We do. Try. Time for us now to finish our today's question and answer session. We would like to thank Spirit for being here to guide us and working directly with us as they have done. That includes our personal guides and for all the additional advisors that have joined us here today to give us the benefit of their wisdom. Thank you for your continued support, which we all fully appreciate and value. And we do look forward to linking up again with you next time. Before we close the link, we hope you don't mind us spending a few minutes of our time exploring our personal direct links with Spirit. 2 to 3 minutes until I call you back into the room, everyone. Time now to refocus on your crown chakras, please. And as and when you have, close it down to break your link with Spirit. Move any residual energy you don't need down from your crown chakra to your brow chakra, onto your throat chakra, then to your heart chakra, further down to your solar plexus chakra and onto your sacral chakra, and then down to your root chakra. Allow this surface energy to move down through your legs and body to your feet and ground yourself on Mother Earth. When you are sufficiently grounded and in your own time, gently and slowly bring your attention back into the room. Just for those of you who are watching this video recording, as a group, we did agree that I would ask Pam to describe what she saw during this session. At the previous session, Spirit made us aware that she was here to be our eyes. So before I stop the recording, I just need to check with Pam to see if there's any update she needs to give us. Over to you, Pam.
Thank you, Neil. Spirit showed me quite a few things. I've had quite a lot of spirits circling around and the group and around me as well, and they're all colour purple, and that a lot of them were like in space and that, but in groups, almost like what you call family groups and that, and they were all going away from where we are on Earth and that, going off somewhere else. I don't know where they were going and that, and there's quite a few of those. And the next thing that shows me is it's like a white fog or a cloud, and then suddenly out of the top of that cloud, and that there was almost like the top of a mountain, but all I could see was just the very top of it, and it was sort of like a red and brown colour, but it's not like something that I've seen on Earth, and that. So, but I've not seen a lot, so I'm not sure about that. Okay, now the next bit they showed me was a tornado coming down. And then it suddenly turned around and that into a vortex, and I was taken through. And as I went through, came to the other end of the vortex, it was almost like a sky, but it was pink and yellow. And while I was looking around, and I saw planets, and that within that area, and then that one finished. Then I was had a white light, which is almost like a snake. It was doing this in front of me, and then it suddenly kept changing to different animals that we have here on Earth, and so there's quite a lot of those. The next one was they showed me pyramids. So we know the pyramids in Egypt, and that is obviously the same shape, and that, but there were so many of them that it was that whole area that I could see was absolutely packed with these pyramids, and that large ones and small ones. And that, and then after that, they showed me planes, which was going back to the beginning of the 20th century. You know, when you had them, you know, when people used to stand on the wings and things like that, that type of plane. And there were loads of them, but I don't know why they showed me that. And that's all I got at the moment. So, thank you.
Thank you, Pam. Thank you for sharing that. We just have to see, you know, what happens when you reflect on it further. So on that note, everybody, I'm going to stop the recording now.